Hello and welcome to a session I'm calling Astro Yoga. We will be focusing on the element of water as we explore this yoga sequence. The three zodiac signs associated with water are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So we will be doing moves, poses that reflect these signs, and also focusing on the body parts associated. You will need a mat, perhaps a towel and a pillow, and of course, a glass of water. Coming into a seated position on your mat, hands on the knees, let's close our eyes and get in touch with our watery side. We are mostly made up of water, liquids, so let's tune in, flowing those arms open wide and up. Exhale, reaching out long and down. Sit up tall and inhale, floating up. And exhale, flowing down. And again, you can look up as you lift up and look down as you lower the arms down. Keep that fluidity in the motion. Hands on the knees, let's round back. And let's arch the spine looking up. Exhale, drop the chin, and inhale, lift looking up. Moving from the hips and pelvis. The pelvis is associated with the Scorpio. Working on our Scorpio Zodiac first. Keep the focus at the hips and pelvis. Let's move into hands and knees. Round the spine and arch the back. Exhale, drop the head. Inhale, lift, looking up to the stars. Tucking tailbone, lifting tailbone. Emphasis on movement at the pelvis. Tilting and tucking. This time when you round, we'll lean back or we'll sit back a few inches, arching the spine to look up and lean forward towards those fingertips. Round, shifting back. Arch, floating forward. Come into downward dog, shifting the hips and pelvis side to side. Arms aligned with the side of the head, the side of the face, strong arms. Breathe in, let the breath flow to the pelvis. Dropping down onto the elbows. We're going to do a scorpion variation. Like a dolphin pose. Walk the toes closer to the elbows. Let's lift one leg up to the sky, bending that knee and looking forward beyond the fingertips. Breathe in. Switch sides. Leg number 2, lift it high to the sky. Let the knee bend, looking forward. And then bring both feet down. Lift up and out of those elbows and shoulders. Flowing into elbow plank. Drop knees, sit back to the heels, child's pose. Breathe in here. Hips and pelvis heavy. Rocking side to side. Inhale and rounding up. Moving into our second sign, the Pisces, focusing on the feet. Curl the toes into the mat. Sitting on top of those heels, and if you can, stacking shoulders on top of hips, on top of heels. If it's too much, you can lean forward or bring the hands down to the mat in front of you. And if you're good, you're going to inhale, flow those arms up to the sky. Exhale, floating arms down. Let the feet stretch. Breathe into the sensation of the toes, heels, arches of the feet. And bring the hands to the mat and just tap out the toes and feet. Let go of any tension or tightness in those feet. Coming all the way down onto your front body, stretch out the arms and legs. Reaching one arm and then the opposite leg, same height, and then switch. So this is a move borrowed from the world of Pilates called swimming. It's the preparation for our swimming exercise. Exhale, try lifting both arms and legs, and then fluttering the arms and legs at the top, hovering above the ground. The Pisces is associated with the fish. So we are swimming, reaching, lengthening. Move into the breaststroke. Keep the legs down. Lift the arms and sweep them as you come up higher, down by the side body. And bend through the center before they reach forward and open out to the side again. And now add the legs as the arms sweep down by the hips. You're going to point those toes and lift the legs. Let's stay lifted at the top and flutter kick those legs, reaching into the feet, stretching into the toes. With control, lower it down and shake out the hips side to side, rocking the pelvis. Bring the hands to the mat. Let's float up briefly through Cobra and into Upward Dog. Sitting back into Child's Pose, breathe in here. Moving on to our back. We'll roll down slowly through the spine, reaching arms overhead, stretching out the legs. Breathe in here. Flex the feet, pull those toes up to the sky, and lifting the legs. Point and flex the feet. Keep your focus on the feet. Feet are associated with the Pisces Zodiac. Point and flex, alternating. Circle from the ankle joint, moving those feet around. One direction and then reverse. Bring the hands to the low abdomen and pull the abs in as the toes reach long and down, bringing legs back to the floor. Moving into fish pose. Sitting on the tops of the hands, point the toes, squeeze the legs together. Arch the spine, looking behind you. Let the head drop, throat open, heart lifting to the clouds. Elbows press, stay calm, fluid, breathing, conscious of the sensations in your body. Awareness, non-reactive. Slow motion, let's come back down, releasing the hands, flexing the feet, open up those toes, reach the arms overhead, and tighten the tummy as we roll up to a seated position. Press the palms down into staff pose, lengthen the spine, flex the feet, pulling those toes back towards you, crown of the head up to the clouds, shrug the knees. Stay calm and cool. Bring the hands behind you and open up the heart a little bit more. Keep those feet strong, looking to the sky. Moving into our final zodiac sign, the Cancer, associated with the chest. So we're going to open the chest, bend the knees, bring the feet to the mat. Let's lift the hips and pelvis up high, looking forward or up to the sky, or letting that head drop all the way behind you. Keep the chest open, back body strong. The Cancer sign is associated with the crab, so imagine you're in that crab-like position and float one leg to the sky. Press down with that supporting foot. Leg number 2. Straight, strong leg. Reach those feet high, pelvis and hips lift. Bring both feet to the mat and try a crab walk to the end of your mat. Few steps. Stay and hold. Let the head drop back if you can. And now reverse the crab walk back to where you were. Establish the crab. Open up the chest. Breathe in fluidly. And one final lift of the hips. Lowering it down. Bring those feet together, pressing the feet to the center, folding forward over the legs. Keep the spine long and lengthening. Keep the chest open as we inhale and exhale. Little shifting movements from side to side, keeping the pose active as we relax deeper. Hands behind the head. Let's look up to the clouds, to the stars, to the heavens. Chest opener, elbows wider. Interlace the palms and press them to the sky. Slowly releasing arms out to the side. Hands behind you, looking up again. Opening the chest, long collarbone. Let's look from side to side, and if it feels okay in the neck, let the head drop back. And now lift the hips and pelvis away from the ground, shifting forward as we drop the head back. Hip opener, spinal extension, breath flowing, lowering down, reestablish a nice meditative seated position. Hands on knees, get grounded, sink into the moment. Turn palms open into a receptive state. Eyes closed, soft smile, and a gentle waving motion side to side, undulating from right to left, from your spine. Be free. Come back to the stillness of the center. Hold and breathe. The water element creates strong emotion and passion in our bodies. It brings depth, mystery. Hopefully for you, it has helped activate some of those elements in your own body and mind. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.